obviously, but there's many studies that show how girls drop their confidence even before the age of 10, and how for boys it starts growing
before the age of
incredibly.
10.
Yes. So that's why at the end of a schooling career, you will find that there's a big difference in terms of how boy children see themselves and girls children see themselves. On a different note, that's why even today, people will still advocate for monastic schools, the schools where you teach girls by themselves and you teach boys by themselves. Because in teaching girls by themselves, you are able to almost insulate them from a potential negative influence that might minimize how they see themselves. The societal and community and building friendship will exist, but you'll put them in spaces where they still tap into who they are. Because again, once the boy and girl dynamic comes in a what do they call the schools where they're mixed, you find that as a girl, co-ed,
yeah.
I'm wanting also to be liked by the boys, right? And therefore that makes me maybe not want to look like I'm brilliant, I'm amazing, because it might be intimidating to the boys. It might be an outdated view, but I feel like that's why schools, you still have a dominance of girls' schools and boys' schools, because there's something we're trying to protect in a girls' school that will ensure that the girls still have their inner belief, their principle, their confidence in who they are. And it's not robbed by being in a mixed environment, so that they can stand their ground when they leave school and they begin a university situation. They might be compromised to some extent because they haven't socialized as much with boys.
Yeah.
But it's to protect that so that they have an even footing when they approach the universities and they're picking careers and they're looking at their next in terms of a career. Because it does feel like an outdated concept to have girls' schools and boys' schools when there's a growing race to have co-eds. But I think it's trying to address that issue, that we still need to preserve something about the girl child and ensuring that she doesn't lose, her confidence, her belief in herself. Otherwise, then it really does compromise who she sees herself as and what sights she sets for herself in the bigger picture.
Yeah. As they say, there's nothing like the confidence of a mediocre man.